Today we're meeting to talk about literacy skills. There's a progression of skills that must be mastered in order for students to become proficient readers. These 5 skills are called the basic literacy skills, which were identified in the 2000 report by the National Reading Panel. Many studies have shown that students who gain these skills in the early elementary grades have stronger literacy development and higher reading achievement in their future years. These are the 5 basic literacy skills: phonemic awareness, alphabetic principle and phonics, accurate and fluent reading of connected text, vocabulary, and reading comprehension. These skills are essential for children to master in order to become proficient readers. Students may work on building proficiency in multiple skills at a time, but this sequence moving from left to right shows how these skills do build on one another. Now let's take a closer look at each of these basic literacy skills to learn more about that. We will start with phonemic awareness. Phonemic awareness is the ability to hear, identify, and manipulate individual sounds, called phonemes, in spoken words. It is a subset of the larger category of phonological awareness, which includes working with sounds at the word, syllable, and phoneme level. Students must first have phonemic awareness, identifying individual sounds in spoken language before they can move on to written language, which parallels how they learn to speak before they learn to read. Many have said you can teach phonemic awareness skills in the dark. This is because it's about what students hear and not what they need to see. The next basic literacy skill is phonics. After students build their phonemic awareness skills with spoken words, the next area that needs to be developed is the ability to engage with both spoken and written words. Specifically, they will need to use their knowledge of sounds and apply them to letters, which is our next basic early literacy skill. Alphabetic principle and phonics is the ability to map sounds onto letters and blend those sounds into words. Often educators confuse phonemic awareness instruction with phonics instruction. To distinguish between the two, it's important to remember that instruction of phonemes targets students' skills with spoken words, and phonics instruction targets students' skills with written words. Next, we have fluency. Once students are able to decode words through phonics instruction, they now need to be able to decode multiple words in sentences, paragraphs, and longer text. To do this, students need to build their ability to read text accurately and fluently, which brings us to the next basic literacy skill. Fluent reading of connected text is the student's ability to read a text accurately with automaticity and expression. Some educators believe you have to teach accuracy and fluency at the same time. It's true, the end goal is to have students read both accurately and fluently at the same time, but as you start out, it's important to teach accuracy before fluency. You want students to be able to accurately read words first so that when they are practicing for fluency, accuracy is already mastered. Fluency is important because it allows students to focus their cognitive resources towards gaining meaning from text, which is the ultimate goal of reading. After fluency, next early literacy skill is vocabulary. Vocabulary is the ability to understand and use words to gain and convey meaning. Our final skill is the most advanced basic literacy skill, reading comprehension. Reading comprehension is the ability to make meaning from text. This is where students transition from learning to read to reading to learn.